Hey Georgia, it's Blaine Cantor, your 2017-2018 GJCL hostess. We are so excited for state convention and have so much exciting news to share with you. The first order of business is the coin war. The executive board decided that we wanted to do a coin war similar to the one that was done at National Convention, where each officer chooses an organization that's close to their heart and tries to raise money for it throughout the weekend. Coins are positive and dollars are negative. And the officer with the most money at the end of the weekend will get to donate all the money raised to the charity of their choice. This is so exciting, and so I'm excited to announce that I will be representing Happy Feet, a local nonprofit that works with special needs kids around Atlanta. Happy Feet is seriously the most amazing organization I've ever come into contact with. They are so positive, so dedicated, so hardworking. They are the coolest people, and they do so many cool events throughout the year. My favorite being Camp Happy, which is a 5-day-a-week program that helps kids with special needs learn life skills, interact with each other, and other cool people. We dance, we sing, we play games, we do crafts, we eat. It is absolutely the most life-changing experience I think I've ever had, and I love every minute of it. So with this money donated, they are hoping to create a day program that lasts all year to help kids, that's similar to a school, to help all these kids learn cool abilities that will help them get jobs in different fields. So I am so excited to raise money for Happy Feet, so please donate. Thank you. See you at state convention.
Hi, my name's Song. I'm the webmaster, so I do some of the website stuff for the GJCL. And the charity that I've chosen is called the Malaria Consortium. And the reason I've chosen it is because malaria still represents a very much urgent and ongoing issue. Malaria still doesn't have a vaccine, and it's still one of the leading causes of death for children throughout areas of Africa. Malaria is particularly dangerous during Africa's long rainy season, when more mosquitoes are able to transmit the disease. And so what the Malaria Consortium does is it helps develop and deliver this medicine called SMC to children under the age of 5 in the Sahel region of Africa during this rainy season. The reason for this is that young children represent around 70% of malaria-related deaths every year, and most of these deaths occur during this dangerous rainy season. And so SMC helps prevent around 75% of even severe malaria cases, saving these children's lives, helping them get back to school, and give back to their communities. Another reason I've chosen this charity is because it's cost-effective, it's transparent with its funds, and it has a funding gap for the year 2018, which means that it still needs money, and if we donate, we can be confident in knowing that our donations are going to be used to effectively save more lives. So if you're still on the fence about this, you can research more online about this charity organization, about its pros and cons and its history, but I think it's a charity cause very much worthy of your attention.
Hi, I'm Annika Park, your GJCL editor, and in this year's Coin Wars, I'm donating to the Water Project. The Water Project is a nonprofit organization that provides clean and accessible water to communities in sub-Saharan Africa. And clean water is generally something that a lot of us take for granted, but many communities don't have access to it. A lot of women and children who live in those areas have to walk for hours every day just to fetch unsanitary water, which is the root cause of a lot of diseases like cholera and typhoid fever. The Water Project uses our donations to build clean dams and wells and medical clinics, which renews the community itself. And we in the GJCL are so lucky to have these basic necessities at the tips of our fingers, and it's only right for us to help those who don't. Thank you.
Hey GJCL, it's your historian Lucy Koo, and this year's state convention for Coin Wars, I'll be representing Liberty in North Korea, more commonly known as LINK. This organization helps North Korean refugees hiding out in China to resettle into the United States or South Korea in order to avoid being forcibly taken back there. Every year, these refugees risk their lives to escape political and economic oppression. Even if they make it to China, they face grave danger because the Chinese government arrests and forcibly repatriates North Korean refugees. If sent back, they undergo interrogation and are at risk of extremely harsh punishments, including torture, forced labor, and internment in a political prison camp. And even if they manage to evade the authorities in China, their legal status forces them to work in visible industries and leaves them vulnerable to exploitation by sex traffickers and unscrupulous employers. In these dire circumstances, many North Korean refugees do not have the resources or connections to get themselves out of China, and that's where Link comes in. And so far, there have been 733 refugee rescues, and in these rescues, that includes providing them education, food, shelter, and most importantly, transportation across the border. So in order to help them, help me by donating to my bucket at State Convention, and I hope to see you there. Thank you!
Everyone, my name is Kevin Fan, and the charity I will be supporting is the Wikimedia Foundation. The Wikimedia Foundation is dedicated to free educational content in all languages. Wikipedia's dedication to free access to unbiased information makes it easier for anyone to find and share what they know, as long as they got a source. In addition, the Wikimedia Foundation supports additional free knowledge projects such as the Wikimedia Commons, which is for images, Wiktionary, which is like an online dictionary, Wikisource, Wikiquotes, and many, many more. As a student, I've used Wikipedia countless times to assist on homework, help me out on a project, prove something to a friend, or satisfy a sporadic question I have. It's always one of the top search results on Google, and I can always count on it for some unbiased, ad-free information. I'm sure many of you can relate, and I hope you'll put some coins in my bucket come State Convention. That's all, your parliamentarian, Kevin Fan.
Hi everyone! My name is Mina Yu, and I'm your current GJCL secretary. I'm so excited to be announcing which charity I will be representing through Coin Wars at State Convention this year, and it's NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. They're a grassroots organization that helps promote awareness of mental illnesses and helps support individuals and families affected by mental illnesses throughout our nation. They help provide education, research, and generally helps push our government in directions that are positive for these families and individuals. I know people who have been impacted by mental illnesses, and I'm sure that you or someone you love have also been impacted by these illnesses. I can tell you right now that this organization is one worth donating to. And I'm sure that all the organizations that we'll be representing will be worth donating to. But I hope that this year at State Convention, you'll come and find me and donate, well, I would prefer coins, but bills are also good. Donate your money to this worthwhile organization. Thank you. I can't wait to see you at State Convention.
Hey guys, I'm Michelle and I'm your GJCL second vice president. And the charity I'm going to support at Coin Wars is the International Rescue Committee, also known as the IRC. This organization is dedicated to helping refugees rebuild their lives after crises like war, natural disasters, and disease outbreaks. The IRC has initiated relief programs across the world in many crises, including Hurricane Katrina and the 2014 Ebola virus outbreak. The organization provides refugees with basic needs like food and clean drinking water, and also offers other services like medical aid and educational opportunities. This is really a great organization, and I really hope you support the IRC in this year's Coin Wars.
Salwete omnes. I'm Lucas Kuan, the GJCL first VP. Currently, I'm a senior at Walton High School in Cobb County, Georgia. For the Coin Wars this year, I'll be donating to the National Park Foundation. The National Park Foundation, or NPF, is the official charity of the United States National Park Service and its 417 national park sites. The NPF was chartered by Congress in 1967 to further the conservation of natural, scenic, historic, scientific, educational, inspirational, or recreational resources for future generations of Americans. The NPF raises private funds for the benefit of, or in connection with, the activities and services of the National Park Service. Working on its own and with partners, the National Park Foundation funds grants, programs, and demonstrate need across the national park system in areas of youth, community outreach, conservation, and professional engagement. The Foundation is active in supporting the National Park Service in its goal to prepare national parks for another century of conservation, preservation, and enjoyment. I chose this charity because I believe it's our duty as citizens of this world to protect what nature we have left. Junior Classical League has always been about preserving the classics for future generations. Likewise, the National Park Foundation preserves the environment for posterity. I've personally witnessed the amount of generosity and kindness in the GJCL. I really do think we can extend our love for not just the classics. Thank you.
Salvete omnes, mia amici. I'm Michael, the Georgia JCL president. I'm so excited that I will get to see all of you once again at Rock Eagle for state convention, April 20th through 22nd. Please be there. I'd love to see you. And that I get to share with you right now about the organization I'll be supporting for this year's Officer Coin War. So the organization I'll be supporting is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, also known as UNESCO. One of the big goals of UNESCO is creating this international dialogue through education of young people and the promotion of literacy, and they also address these social and ethical issues faced in the developing world. Personally, I'm a huge supporter of global interaction and international cooperation, so much so that I hope to have a career in it someday. And personally, growing up, I had some struggles in my earlier academic career, and so my success as a person and an academic has been because of access to great teachers and educational resources. And both of these things, the provision of great educational resources to kids in the developing world and the promotion of interaction globally, are two big things that UNESCO focuses on. Thank you guys so much for letting me share a little about UNESCO, and I cannot wait to see all of you at state convention.